Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Oh my god, you're always at home, you're always in your room, you must be so depressed. No, I'm the opposite. I'm happy, I'm content, I'm chill, I'm in my safe zone. I don't want to be out there with them pricks, okay?
Yes, absolutely. I'm convinced, not because I believe a word you've said, but I learned to always say yes to crazy people talking to themselves, acting like they're responding to someone else.
Men will never understand. We're leaving tomorrow to go out of town for the weekend, and I need to wash my hair, but I don't want to wash it today because I want it to be fresh for the weekend, so I need to wash it tomorrow morning. But I also need to exfoliate and shave and tan today, but I can't do that tomorrow morning because I have to work tomorrow, and so I'm not going to have time to do all of that in the morning, and I don't want to smell like Tanner all day, and then we're leaving tomorrow night, so I don't want to smell like Tanner in the car. So I have to do it right now, and I don't want to do it tonight because we just washed our sheets, so I don't want Tanner to get all over my sheets. So today I'm going to take an everything shower, but not wash my hair, which feels really wrong because that's silly, but I can't wash my hair today because I have to wash it tomorrow, you know?
No, I don't know because I will never understand, remember? Even though it's not really that men don't understand, it's more that we don't care.
You communicating your dating preferences does not require an insult. Let me repeat that.
Now let's get to the point.
In fact, I would argue you don't really need to communicate most preferences at all, especially ones where you can simply use your eyes. Anytime I post about a dating app profile, I see where a guy is like, no fatty, must weigh less than me, must be all natural. I'm like, do you not have eyes? Do you not look at the pictures when you're swiping on a dating app? Because it sounds to me like you're just stupid if you don't know how to look at pictures. That's what like toddlers do. Additionally, many preferences are subjective. I want a fit, feminine, and organized, natural woman. All of your definitions of those words might mean something different to me than they mean to you. So communicating those preferences is actually kind of useless. No drama. Okay. Maybe I think I'm not dramatic at all, but I could be. The only way you find out these things is by going out with someone. No one is going to self-assess for you.
Actually, most people will. And I'm not on dating apps, never will be. But if I was, whatever I would put in my bio is for others to read. It's not for me to read when I'm looking at your picture, it's for you to read when you're looking at mine. That's not even logic, it's common sense.
Who are these men and how did they get this way? Because this is nuts. The simple things mean the most. Blah, blah, blah. You must be fit, Catholic, weigh much less than me, be feminine, no drama, organized, down to earth, respectful, have rhythm, sense of humor, be a natural beauty, no face painters.
There you go, you just learn to read a profile. Now you get to assess if you're Catholic or if you have rhythm. It's common sense, isn't it?
I don't have a group of girls. I don't have besties. I don't have a best friend. I've always been a really solo person. Like my Enneagram personality is type 4, the individualist. Like I've always been a solo kid when I was really young. I just wanted to play on my own, be on my own. I like being in my bedroom. Like I've always been a very solo person. I don't know if it's that or a mix of that and the fact that when I was in school, I had really toxic friendships. I had a really difficult experience with friendships and I just find it hard to connect. However, I always have this feeling of emptiness and longing for this friendship. I've never been on a girls' trip. I've never had like a birthday party with friends. Like my birthday party is family. I'm a homebody. I love being around my boyfriend. Like I've always been like that and I know so many girls, people are like that. However, it doesn't take away the fact that I would just love to have friends. And I've always felt like I must be a massive bitch. There must be a reason. I must be the problem. It's difficult, but the thing is I consider myself a very nice person, a very good friend. I will have your back. If you need me, I'm there. If you ring me in the middle of the night, I'm there for you. I will trust you. I'm trusting. I'm trustworthy. I'm a girl's girl. I will have your back. I will be on the phone to you to whatever time, giving you relationship advice if you're going through it. I will never judge you for going back to that guy again and again and again. Internally, I might have my opinions, but I'll support you, okay?
No, not okay, because you don't know. You in fact have no idea. You say you're gonna be all that, you're gonna be supportive, you're gonna be there, you're gonna be up on the phone at midnight or whatever, but you've never done it before. You only think you're gonna be like that, and you could be, but there are still some chances you're not going to.
A man's brain is not like a woman's brain. A woman's brain, like how many times does a girl meet a man and she's not really into him in the beginning and he's friend zoned and then he grows on her and then eventually they start dating. And that doesn't happen with men. Men know right off the bat, like men know what they want. And I see so many times like situationships. That situationship is never gonna end, babe. Okay? Like, that's the thing. Like, a guy will drag you along just to have you there and not commit. So with men, don't get me wrong, if it's too soon, that's weird. Like if it's right off the bat, like love bombing, like I want you to be my wife within 2 days. Come on, like that's a red flag. But like if this man is dragging you along 6 months, 8 months and still doesn't know and still figuring it out, babe, he's wasting your time. That's the thing with men. Their minds are very analytical.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, within 5 minutes, a man places you in a category. He knows exactly what he wants from you. This is the misconception that women get. And this is why we get ourselves in trouble.
Telling us your why. What you were telling us in the beginning were just some scenes from romantic comedies. She didn't like him that much, he was in the friend zone, but she decided to give him a chance and they, I don't know, lived happily ever after. Well, if that's the case, how exactly do you end up in a situationship? The guy in the friend zone is not gonna string you along in a situationship. He was only there waiting for you to give him a chance, which I still don't recommend, but sure. The truth is, you don't find yourself in a situationship with that guy. He's the one with the shoulder you cry on when the F-boy doesn't commit.
Did anyone else have a completely skewed idea of what they would wear to work as an adult? I'm visiting home and I just found this dress I bought in college, never wore, and thought it'd be perfect for after I graduated for like work trips or like a work thing. In what world? Actually, I'm sorry, in what world? I watched too many TV shows where people walked around the office in a little dress like this and pumps. And I thought that's what real life was like. By the way, this is what I wear to work every day. I feel way better in this, but like, yeah, I've been wearing this for weeks.
And that's how we know you don't work in an office. In fact, you don't even get close to an office wearing those pajamas.
How many aura points did I lose when I went on a night out with my friends and this boy that I'd been speaking to? He was new to the friendship group, but we all went out together. Anyway, I got blackout drunk, gave him the major ick to the point where he had to send me home. He took one look at me and said to my friend, she needs to go home right now. Ordered me and my friend a taxi to home. Instead of going home, I made the taxi detour to my ex-boyfriend's house. Got out the taxi, was banging on his door. My friend then decided this is a bad idea. Liv, let's go home. I refused to go home. She then went home and left me on my own outside my ex's door because I wouldn't move. I then just proceeded to bang on his door for the next 45 minutes. He wasn't even there. His housemate kept messaging me telling me he wasn't there, no one wants to see you, go home, hurling abuse at me. I wasn't listening to any of it. I thought he was lying to me, so I just stood there, banged on his door for a solid 45 minutes. Never got an answer. Never spoke since.
You never spoke that time, he wasn't there. As for the so-called boy you went out with, you haven't lost any aura point, you lost what could have been a long-term relationship if you could hold your liquor and not be so stuck on your ex.
I don't know if people don't realize that arm hair has absolutely nothing to do with hygiene. You will never catch me making the mistake of shaving my arms. And I've actually never had a guy tell me that he doesn't like my arm hair. Or a girl.
I really don't like your arm hair. That absolutely doesn't matter, but just because you have the people around you trying to be nice, doesn't mean they look at you and say, oh wow, look at that, I really like her arm hair. But I do admire her strength though. To be like that and not care how many people laugh at you, that is strength right there.
So the man that you're trying so hard to make better, we know he's going to improve for his next girlfriend, his wife. He's going to string you along, he's going to be super low effort for you while you bug and you bug and you bug and you feel so nagging because you're always going, well, look, communicating your feelings, being really mature, and he's going to continue giving low effort to you and move on to the next person prepped to give all of his effort to this person, right? We know this, we've heard this from other people. I feel like it's a common narrative. But do you know what he's doing to you?
Dumping you and giving you the chance to bug someone else, and also nagging someone else. He's not moving on, finding someone new and changing everything about himself just because he found someone new. No, he's just finding someone who's not gonna bug or nag him.
Oh no. Hey! Down! That's my goddamn Mercedes! Every car to work. Hey! Oh! That's my car! That's my car!
Oh, look, you ladies kept choosing the bed over a man. It seems now you got your designated driver for the night. But anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.